Hello everyone, welcome back to the Iowa Homeschool Mom channel. If you're new here, we hope you'll consider subscribing for more homeschool videos in the future. Today we're just going to be showing you some general shelf work. So if you've been following our channel for a little while, you've probably noticed that we like to do themes and unit studies with our kids. However, I thought it'd be a good idea to show you guys what kind of activities we do and what we put on the shelves when we're not doing a particular unit. Now, we do have a couple of activities planned out for Earth Day this week. However, we are not doing an entire unit around it. So we're not revolving all of our different subjects around it. We are planning to pick up trash with the kids and do some real life recycling sorting. And then we have some books pulled out and then some crafts using repurposed material. And every day is pretty much Earth Day in our house. We do try to inspire conservation and sustainability as much as possible. And we always talk about how we can help save the earth and protect the animals in the wild. But yeah, we do as much as possible what we can, like using cloth wipes and glass bottles and wooden toys as much as we can. But yeah, anyways, without any further ado, let's get going and show you guys what's on the shelf this week. Alright you guys, so starting up top we have our Melissa and Doug parking ramp toy, and we actually found this toy at a local consignment shop, and it's really neat. My little dude loves cars, so this has been awesome for him. But yeah, there's so many different things you can do with this toy. You can work on number recognition and counting, you can work on colors, you can work on color matching, and then it also just works on fine motor skills, as your child can pull the car out of the bottom and then they can also place it back on the top. Yeah, I thought that was a really good find. All right, and then we're just doing some general counting work with our preschooler. She's got numbers 1 through 20 down super well, so we're moving on with her. We're doing in our 20s, 30s, 40s with her. And then on the first shelf here, we have another math activity, and I actually just pulled this out from our penguin unit study. And if you guys want to see what else we did for that unit, I'll be sure to link that video in the description box for you. But yes, this activity works on number recognition, counting, and a one-to-one correspondence. So I would ask my child, how many fish did these penguins eat? And then she would say 4. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then my toddler, he is actually able to do some of these now as well. He's getting pretty good at numbers 1 through 5. All right. And then on the next shelf, we have some of our Earth Day activities, and I found these off Pinterest, and I will link these in the description box as well for you. For the first one, we just have some glass gems that we got at the Dollar Tree, and this is for pattern work. Now my preschooler has been doing awesome at completing patterns, so now we are working on creating our own patterns. So for example, she might place out blue, green, blue, green, blue, green. And I just have some different colors of gems for them to do. There's that. So it's super simple, but the kids really enjoy pattern work, and it's an excellent precursor for math. All right. And then we have a little earth coffee filter craft. And these coffee filters, they actually got left in our house when we were remodeling it, so they got super dusty, so we didn't want to use them for making coffee, so I saved them for crafts, and we're finally getting to repurpose them. But yeah, so this is one I made last night just to kind of try it out, but the kids will be coloring the coffee filters with blue and green markers, and then we'll be spraying them down with water. And I think it turned out pretty neat, so it'll be interesting to see how the kids turn out as well. All right, and then on the bottom shelf, we just have a wooden alphabet puzzle. And this puzzle is great for letter recognition, and alphabet sequence. And I really, really love this one because it has uppercase letters on one side and then your lowercase letters on the other side. And we're a huge animal loving family, so obviously we had to get the animal puzzle. Right, then moving back up top, I just have a little activity booklet laid out about rainbows. This came from our Kiwi koala crate that we did last week about rainbows. So I just have this set out for the kids to look at about how a rainbow is made. And if you guys want to see the unboxing slash review of that crate, I'll be sure to link that in the description box as well. All right, and then we just have our globe. And with our globe, we are just doing our continent songs and our 5 ocean songs, and we'll be pointing them out on the globe as we sing the songs. All right, and then we have a fun activity I actually found at the Dollar Tree. And these are little Winnie the Pooh cards. My kids love Winnie the Pooh, so naturally they love this activity. I do try to follow my child's interests as much as possible, but these are basically go together cards. So what goes with wind, and then they would have to find what goes with that, and then kite. So wind and kite go together, and then they would flip the cards over, and it's like a little puzzle they can complete. And then what goes with coat, and then they would have to find that card, and hat goes with coat. And again, they just flip it over and complete the puzzle. My toddler just likes to do the puzzle part, but my preschooler, she'll do the go together cards and then flip them over. Right, and then I just have a little bamboo placemat because my toddler does like to do his work on the floor, so that's for him. And then, if you've been following our channel for a while, you know how much we love our sand tray, so we have it out again this week. And then we have some little animal flashcards I got from the Dollar Tree, and these are just in random order, and they're just all uppercase letters. So my preschooler will just go through the different cards, writing her letters in the sand. Go A, and then O, and then she'll just go on and on like that. So that is our pre-writing activity. And she has been writing mini letters and all of her numbers 1 through 10 on paper and with chalk now. But this is how we pretty much do our writing. She does them in sand trays and tracing, and then randomly she'll just write them on her own. And it's been working out really well with us. All right, and then we have create a story cards. These are so much fun. You lay out 7 or 8 cards for your child, and then they can place them in any order, and then they'll just come up with a story to tell you using each of the cards. And it's just been super fun listening to what my preschooler comes up with. She's getting really good at it, and her stories have become really interesting lately. So yeah, that's a great way for developing vocabulary and inspiring creativity and just working on story building skills. So, yep. All right, and then we just have a puzzle. This is for my little guy, just working on shapes and colors. I think this is a Melissa and Doug toy, but there's many different puzzles in here. So, he enjoys that. All right, and then on the wall over here, we have an activity that I got from the Target Dollar Spot at the beginning of the year. And this is working on letter sounds. So basically your child would pull out a card
And I don't really like how they put the word at the bottom because they can see what letter it starts with, but I'll hold my thumb over it and ask her, I'll say, what does grapes start with? Grapes. And then she'd say G. And then she would have to find a G slot and place it in there. So we go on to the next one. What does all start with? All. And she'd say B. And then I'd hand it to her and she'd put it in the B slot. And she'll sit there and go through her entire alphabet, and she actually has her letter sounds down, but this is really good review for her. And we're looking at moving on with her, but we are trying to take things nice and slow in these early years. All right, and then lastly, we just have some books pulled out for Earth Day, and actually, I think 2 of these were bought secondhand. But we have I Love the Earth, and my kids really enjoy this book, but I'm gonna be honest, I feel like it's a little too dumbed down for my liking, but it is a good book for inspiring conservation and sustainability. And then we have our classic, The Lorax by Dr. Seuss. And then one of our all-time favorites is The Great Kapok Tree. This is an excellent one about conservation in the Amazon rainforest. And we actually got this at a consignment shop for our rainforest unit study. And if you guys want to see that unit, I will be sure to link that in the description box as well for you. All right, but I think that about covers it for this week, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe and hit the little bell below to be notified when new videos are up. And I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. All right, bye everyone.